All right, let's see what the second map's got. Let's see if Vitality can actually get some pistol rounds. That would have been one hell of a stomp if they got a pistol round last map.
We get to see FUT on the attacking side here. Vitality, of course, then on the defending side. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a ball towards the A site.
Free pass and hold, though. I mean, we got everyone in the right position here.
Still shouldering it. Not going to stick around too long, though. Decides to kind of drift away from this slightly. Already cross going to be contested. FUT going to make their way up towards the ramp. On the other side, that's going to be caught at least by the Prowler. So Trex in the off.
Oh my, that was nice from Trex. Now what? You want to try force through this wall? Oh, there's that pistol I was talking about. Oh, less? Okay. Dude, how's Kicks done that with a frenzy, by the way?
Those pistol rounds that were not really that effective for FUT on the previous map, Vitality manages to get the first one on their map pick. And I was telling you, you know, like the story with Vitality and this map.
That is lovely.
I'm surprised because I didn't expect it. Don't get me wrong, I love it.
Oh my goodness.
I know that many teams do not like it.
Yeah, we're making this gun look incredible.
I'm here for the entertainment. But during last year, this was usually the Vitality.
Yeah, it's got extra bullets in now as well.
And then it left the map.
Your frenzies didn't. Honestly, most people's frenzies don't do that, I would
I was
say.
very surprised to see them picking out. Now, should be an easy round for them.
It was the nade. It didn't do much damage though.
Control over mid.
It did like what, 20?
3 players. He's definitely gonna back up now.
Yeah. Durka already going to find cracks. I just want to see the level that we get from Vitality here, right? Like, that's my interest. And same for FUT as well, is what do we get to see from these two coming in? Because it just feels like we haven't seen much of this in EMEA. You said, what, there was like one occurrence that we've seen it, so it just feels like we're in the dark here. As it said,
Kicks, yeah, dude, just farming.
We have very little to discuss here. As Mr. Fallen.
We got one armory by, that's it.
Slowly but surely, heading right on back over towards Trex. And, oh, woo, Trex, that was not pretty.
Oh, is that my fault?
Yeah, as Boo was saying, easy control for Vitality over mid. Still seeing the same Viper wall. Mr. Fallen is going to get the spike down, but in a 1v4 situation with that HP and that gun, I don't think he's going to excel.
Okay, Mr. Fallen, yeah. Hey, at least he got the plant down. That's not bad. You know, we take those, you know, little silver linings. So, the fuse
What do you
come
think
in.
of save on Omen? Do you like it? When is time for safe on Sentinel? Back on Sentinel.
I don't know how I feel about anything so far.
You said that you wanted him to take a little bit more of a passive role.
I think that's
Is
just because
Omen
of what
on split specifically enough?
I think it's just more that.
Alright, first big buy round. We have a lot of light armors, but we've got nothing for that.
Explain, but I think if you're a very, very good IGL, that you need that capability to sit back a little bit. It's even when I was questioning like John QT's role swap to an extent, right? I was question marking that because I loved what he was able to do from the position he was playing in, but being maybe more into the pack works for some people, but again, it's that mentality that you get.
Insta Prowler over towards A. Didn't hit anything, so they didn't have to stun or anything like that.
That was a good time.
Same stun, same start.
Yeah, it looks like they want to force over towards middle, but Vitality have got 3 people holding there.
Waiting to use his nade.
This is still such a scary.
But I like this from Vitality. They try to get info over towards A. If there's no info over towards A, they just insta group over towards middle to fight heavy.
Already rotating.
Yeah, this is huge. Nice from Zuso, but there's so many bodies
Yeah, it's a
here.
great trade back. I'm pretty confident that one's through smoke.
I mean, I guess it's who sees who first.
Dude, look at Les. He's dominating middle at the moment.
Layering to this crunch in middle. It's just fatal for FUT so far. Just forced it to the blender. The extremities were still being held with Kicks' positioning there.
Of course, Kicks
Safe
is just
going
holding down
could
A.
give them options. They should know where the last 2 players from Vitality are. But there's only 2 of them as well. This is incredibly difficult. Do they just keep going along this line?
Just gonna knife out. Just walk in. They expect the other 2.
Oh, the timing Kicks.
But they saw the breach.
Should at least see out a captain.
Yeah, you saw the breach here, and that was the person that was over towards A.
And they're going to decide to spread out. Kicks is going to go back onto A, decide to take this fight in the 25 seconds.
And is he going to get over towards site? My guy is going to get over towards site before they see him. And they last saw him peeking round at heaven.
It's
Not bad.
If you do this.
I mean, if he does this, look at the time. He's on for it.
tucked into the corner.
If he gets out the captain.
Well, there you go. That's the plant denied. Timing is now pretty much key. I don't think
yeah,
they
they
got
can't
time
plan
on
on
the
that.
plant.
Just out of
I
time.
think that was enough. Oh,
Very nice. Dude, Kicks is great.
That is
Decision
wild.
making is
It was
through
so
the
close,
roof.
but that positioning just to deny the plant was
okay, I would be
perfect.
fine
Listen,
for a
Kicks is
FUT
on
timeout at
something
the
this
moment
year.
because
I was
honestly, if they're
highlighting
keeping
him
numbers of
during,
how many people they've seen
the
at
previous
mid,
match that they had
it's
during
like
map
3 and
one,
then 4.
but just making
Different
this
agents
decision
they've
of
seen
just
at
running
middle.
back, just
So
playing
they
with
should
the time,
definitely, and they've
going
had the
down.
Prowler each time over
I
towards
don't even know
A.
how that was
They should
considered a
definitely
rebel
dodge the
clutch,
Prowler
but
and
we'll
then
get it, you know, on that 2v2 situation.
That's funny.
It's a bonus
and then they
for
can actually start
Vitality.
taking A
Things
heaven
are starting
control.
to look as brilliant as they looked on Bind.
Oh, this is sick. And Kicks is one away from
Yeah.
his ult as well.
Looks better.
That is
G2 still looks
wild.
incredible, but I'm so
Gonna
impressed with
serve Dirk.
Vitality right
Taking
now.
that space
They look
towards B,
good.
You're looking towards him, taking that space towards
Yeah.
main. I love how proactive they are.
It's very important also with
It looks
Mr.
rough
Fallen
to take
being so
middle
close
against
for
them
his
there.
ultimate, that he fights for that orb and denies it. That's what we also see Save here. Very
That bind
ready
was also
to
really
take
nice.
that duel if necessary.
Okay, so 1-3-1ing. It looked like initially towards middle. They could disrespect that smoke because they're ahead of it. Let's go.
They have numbers here every single time.
Zeus trying to be a little
No way.
And he's rewarded. Great shot
He
towards
got a
Kicks.
number through the
Drake goes
smoke.
down, goes
And the
Zeus
Prowler
having a
hit.
round here. But don't forget about Durka.
How's
He's
Durka
just
done this on
slapping
site
up
as well? He's
the
just
ball here.
dueling everyone from
Paranoid
site. Dude,
goes
this is a
out.
2v5 at
Safe
its
towards
peak, and
middle.
they have a
Yeah,
really good
Jay behind,
chance.
but apparently
Like,
Safe
really
heard
good
that. He
chance.
was
Look at the
aware of this
HPs.
coming through. So he's just trying to play his life. You got to call up your own number sometimes. How much can he do here?
Oh, it's
you
so
saw
unlucky.
it.
He took down the
Saw what
high
he was going
HP
for.
though. You might have
The
done enough for
1v2.
Durka. It has a nade and is here
61
very
HP.
early.
There's to fall in.
Like, very
8.
early.
It's Durka. And the timing,
What a shot
not
from
right
Krax
this
again.
time.
And they get the
Krax
plant though.
stays
And with the
alive,
FUT, that's
and
going to be an
FUT
ult.
get there first here.
How important was it in this round for FUT to like change the timing and the utility that they were using to clear a mailbox and to just help Zeus
Dude, the
get those
unorthodox
kills, even though
satchels
he
got him
ended
at.
up not in the
But I
best
think as
positions
soon as
because
you
of the
breach
time.
damage
Him
that, you
getting
could have
the
your
streak, it
gun
was
out.
so necessary. And here in the replay,
Looks
we
like the
finally see what
rare
Durka was able to do.
Kicks mistake.
But just later in the round, even though Save getting those picks in that 2v1, FUT is finally going to find one on this map. And all those ultimates that we were speaking
Yeah, and
of,
he wasn't
Zeus has
expecting.
gotten
I think he
his,
thought
Mr.
the
Fallen has
satchel was
got
out
his
of
as
there
well.
when he didn't peek first time.
So don't get me wrong, Dirk is also very close to his, but the weaponry is not going to be the best for Vitality.
Oh boy, are we checking this though? No, we're not.
Oh,
And that's a gun upgrade.
Man, you should be
And
able
that's
to
an
do
ult.
that. Durka just gonna remove Zeus. That
Delete
could've
this
been-
game.
That could have just been the absolute checkmate right there. Flies up straight through, takes him away. Now they're investing the ults on
Breach
top.
ult over
Try and
towards
get Unity
heaven.
pushed up straight
Yeah, at least
towards
take map
heaven.
control.
There's
4
so
people
many
here
people
though,
already
and that's the
got
ult we were talking
Vitality.
about.
This is going to be tricky. But looking for that way forward. Look at the weaponry though. It's far from perfect. Dirk is the danger man. So is
Dude,
Drake,
everyone's
but on the other
distracting. These
side,
B main people
4
need to
rifles
play.
Still there. Chip damage done towards Kicks. Safe still firing off. It's a slaughterhouse over here.
Whoa,
on the B side,
Durka,
and
what's
it's
going on,
Durka
man? He's popping
finding
everyone on
two,
B site.
being Ada Captain in all kinds of trouble. But the HP is low.
HP's a
Ada
low, it's
Captain, do you have a
doable.
clutch in you right here. Is there a chance you could show us something? A little bit of util to play with. But look who's already ahead of it. Les playing this corner. If he tries to step forward, Les should see this. He should be
Kicks.
aware. Yeah, high
Well,
low setup. Look
now
at that.
what?
So impossible. Takes
It's
a
impossible,
lot of
literally.
damage. And there's the gap closer.
Really, really nice round from Durka.
Vitality.
Used
Wrap
his
it
ult,
up
he's
with
3
a
on the
bow.
way there
Thanks to the
again.
man on the screen just then. Durka, goat behavior.
4K for Durka this round. He's been an absolute menace there on B. Doesn't matter what angle he's playing for. It doesn't even matter, apparently, what weapon he's going to be using. Retrieving that Vandal, having the impact that he always had. And again, this oppression from Vitality that we were seeing also on Bind, working the map, making them feel like no place is safe for them.
It's
Get it?
just,
'Cause it's
yeah,
safe.
safe. I got that. I did actually get that. That was crazy. Zeus the only one with a
Zeus
weapon.
with the
but,
hero gun,
Bulldogs out, the
and
rest down
this
for
is a good
Sharks.
change up
Zeus
from them
has to
though.
be an
Right,
instigator
they're fighting
here.
middle. This time it
It's
was with
so
3.
uphill.
It had
You're
4.
already seeing Les looking
Sorry, it was 3,
confident.
then it was
Durka
4, then
doing
it
the
was
damage
3
as
over
well.
towards
Zeus is
middle.
gone.
So this time
Satchel
they
Lady Man removed,
want to
and
try and
that
create pressure over
weapon
towards
may
heaven so you
be
don't feel as comfy
recoverable,
at
but it's
middle,
certainly
but
not safe.
it's getting the
This
first kill on
is-
the person with the
This
gun.
feels like we're seeing some of the Vitality strengths here on Split.
I want to see them work a little bit around A, like for the side of FUT. We saw that during the pistol round, but every single round they're trying to fight for this
The
mid
Prowler helps them
It's
spam
just-
through smoke as
they're
well.
doing it.
Dude,
Krax
it's
tries to
looking
make a fight out of
easy
it.
for them. They're kind
It's a
of
masterclass from
over
Vitality
peaking,
so
just
far.
giving
I want to see
them.
FUT hit a timeout.
Yeah, it looks too much at the
Yeah.
moment.
But again, just try different approaches. Yeah,
It was a
I
little bit
know that on the
disrespectful at the end
previous round
there.
before this one, we also see them just going through main, just touching a little bit on mid, and then going through B main, through garage. But I want to see what they have prepared for A. I want to see a little bit more of that control. I want to see Jet2J still has not found a kill in this map. It's only been 6 rounds, yes, but he is one of the biggest clutchers that we have in the entire region. We need him to scream. We need one of the Jade rounds.
It's bizarre not hearing him behind us. I'm so used to hearing after every round. Don't do that, bro.
Breach
I saw his
short.
eyebrows relax. Okay, back into a
Okay.
no Jet-to-Jet.
Dude,
Very
look at the
cautious.
trades there.
Look
Every
at
time
the
we've got an
mark
extra
as well.
person
They
behind.
believe in the
And
system.
the aim is
They're
just
so
incredible.
good working in unison. Cracks, Zeus, and a captain. Now, once again, what are you meant to do here? They have no space, no safety. B main, they still have to re-clear. Mid's got 3
And
players,
every
but
single
they
time
can't,
there's 3
I guess,
people in
ace
mid,
the
they got a
round.
heavy focus. A
Local
heaven.
Vitality
Gotta have a
responded to
timeout,
every
dude.
single one of guys' timeouts. In every single one of them, they have such a good plan.
If this guy is jotting down numbers, he's got 3, 4, 3, and 3 written down at middle.
How
can there perma be this many people fighting you at middle? Like, yeah, gotta do something around the map.
But just look at the position that Trex has the Nightfall. They have all the map for themselves. No reason for them to just be gone to anywhere.
No, they don't have to. They're so aware of what they're up to, what their kind of win cons are here, the safety net they need to hold. So they don't need to overextend. I'm loving seeing this tempo shift from them as well, showing that aggression early on, to then going to this very passive, very considered play style. And a captain has to make damage, and it's not going to be safe. Perfectly positioned for it, and already lost out on the one player who can maybe had something there. Cracks his ult, but it's not really a situation you'd want to be bringing this in for. A 1v4, it would need to be a hero play. It feels like all the heroes might be gone. Lovely reveal,
Damn,
but it
it's
doesn't
really,
matter.
really nice,
Vitality,
dude.
absolutely.
Okay, give him a
tearing
timeout.
Foot to
Help him a
bits.
little bit.
Also, having
But the problem is, as soon as they time out, I feel like they're just going to have one person in the middle, and that's it.
Not give him anything. Absolutely nothing for Cracks. He has his ult. It's a 4-1 situation. You have the money. No, we're not going down. We're playing this how it's supposed to be played. We play to our strengths. We have all the numbers for ourselves. And this brawl onto mid, time and time again, the Vitality keep on winning.
Yeah, here we
And
go.
the shift from such high tempo aggression
Now I'm really,
initially
so I'm really
to then that
interested
very
because FUT are obviously
passive,
going to talk about going A
reserved,
heaven.
cerebral
And
play
they should,
towards
if
the
they're going to
end.
do
I
it,
love
they
seeing
probably
that
need to
kind of
wait like 5
juxtaposition
seconds so the
mid-round.
prowler misses that they've been
Incredible.
doing.
Guys, I don't know what you're meant to come up with here.
It's
The problem is
this-
the eco as well.
you're having a game where
Vitality
Durkee
in
is
such a good
11
spot.
and 3.
Durka be Durkin.
Yep, that is. We know that he's a Lanimo. This is the environment where he thrives. By seeing it on the other side, and also the way in which he's doing it, because he's been giving you the passive playing with the players. He's been giving you what's his name?
Glitch Pop, Best Vandal.
Base.
It's the Durka one.
Absolutely
I mean,
base.
it's true.
Aim
It
diff?
is true.
There's an
Sometimes
aim
we
diff
can be right.
for sure.
You, my friend?
But there's
Alright.
also like
No, and
they've
again, this is
kind
why I
of
love
owned them
seeing
with
these
how they're
vetoes come
playing
through, 'cause we
at the
got to kind of
moment.
look at
Like there's
Bind
there's
again, right, where we kinda got to
always
go
4
back
or
towards that
3
and
at
see
middle.
how the
There's always
progression
3 at
looked.
middle.
Was it
And they're
that
trying to
KC
force
genuinely had a
through
lot of tricky
smokes and
plays,
stuff, and they
really
just
hard to pin
can't.
down? Yeah, it felt like that was the case.
But,
Okay.
but there's
Came
only
into this.
3 because they're not going
Okay,
fast
no,
as well.
Vitality've got a
There's
real
only
deep
3 at
on
middle
that
after
now.
like the
They've
first
already
15
improved. And then
seconds.
walking in to this
Like
complete unknown.
it's literally a
Not
bit
much
of
tape
both.
on split. No tape between these two here as well. And seeing Vitality looking lethal. FUT, I don't know what they expected.
Second timeout? Was it?
Yeah, the problem is that they're going to
No?
prioritize A
We'll say
heaven
first. We'll
on
say
the
first.
eco
We'll say
round. This is
first.
what they did last
We'll
time.
see. I'm glad they've kind of pivoted away from this mid
Yeah,
pressure.
and
I don't mind the kind
Vitality,
of glance towards
3
it
person on
initially,
the sides. The
but
thing is, they
already
can't
they-
show instant pressure.
You got to force Durka off the
They
side.
got they
but
got
what
to
do you
like
have
wait
do it
first before they do it. It
with?
feels
Little
like.
cracks with util.
Oh, he's got the operator now.
Yep. but
Okay.
Someone needs to go through the protocol list here to try and force this away, especially if you're seeing that boom bot there.
Oh,
Yeah, he really wants that
His
orb.
confidence is sky high.
Really wants that orb.
They've had to burn so much just to start clearing this space.
Okay, so they take A
They're gonna prop up
heaven,
one towards
which
Ramsey
means
if
there's a
anyone's
good
trying
amount
to
of
join, but
pressure
there's
now,
4 players,
and you can have less
very
people
nearly
towards
4,
middle.
leaning on this side of the map there.
What a shot.
All right, Zeus. All right, the kid's sharp. We know that.
obviously Susan.
No, he's sharp and he's confident, but he has the hero gun, so you want to see those kind of plays.
And he actually did. He actually just proved that he was right, and we were all wrong. That he was going to struggle against the best operators in the region. No, he isn't. Next question.
What do we do
Now,
now?
what do they do with the space though?
Flash?
Because keep in mind they cheated over that player earlier. As I said, nearly 4 players on this side of the map.
Oh, kind of nice.
Big investment for both of the teams.
So this is
So
a massive
most of Trex's
crunch.
utility used in that collision. Jet to Jays, Zeus, Dirk as well.
Dude, let's
How
keep
does
an eye on
Les stand
Les.
towards events as well? You know,
Because
back and
Les
forth ults between the
is
two.
chilling in
I'm
vents at
waiting
the
to see
moment.
if Les got revealed. Yeah,
Yeah.
Les's position was everything in that. They had no idea about him.
Yeah, they
The
didn't
other Jay
wait
dives
and
in
clear
the
vents
end and clears
fast.
him. But look at the time. And look at where the spike is. this round is completely just ground to a
Because
halt.
normally,
There's
like, the
nothing
whole
more to be done.
idea is you
Less staying
take
alive, there
A
is the extra
heaven,
body, just
and
felt
then you
like the
take middle, and then you
unknown
pinch
quantity
clear
that
this
was
and
their
then hit.
downfall. We're at
But once you
7-1.
take A heaven, the mid
7-1
hold can't be
and a
as strong
Vitality
because
that
they
looks
think they're going to get
honestly
pinched.
untreatable
Normally,
at
most
this
people
point. We know the
react
Heretics is waiting on
of
the
just
other
going
side.
over
Not
towards
mistaken,
B
right?
heaven,
The as
but
well. Sorry, I just
Les
got
is
in love
crazy
with that.
confident.
Nice.
It is nice. If you're Vitality, you're having a hell of a
Okay,
time.
and
You're a
Daka,
Vitality fan this year.
because he
actually
has
might be
ult, maybe
pretty
that's
good.
why he didn't want the op on this
Yeah.
one.
It's looking
And
pretty good.
man, it is.
I was a doubter. I might be getting.
I did
I'm on
say
board.
I wanted FUT to go A.
See, I was never a
what you
doubter,
wanted.
but I thought FUT would
No
put
more
up more of
reply.
a fight than this.
B perhaps.
But like honestly,
I was always saying
Middle
that
did not look
Vitality,
good, so
because
we've
everyone
got
said
the-
that everyone was scared
like
because
the-
of the whole NRG
there'll be
thing.
split
But
pressure
again,
through
it's impossible to
heaven
do what
Oh, and
NRG
they've gotten
did.
one round.
Like no team will
It
ever
ain't looking so
have the
pretty
stars that
just yet.
NRG have and it
Like,
look
they're
as
really
bad as
trying, but the way the
NRG.
Vitality's moving
But honestly,
and
I thought
repositioning
FUT would
and
make this
facing the challenges and the duels that
thought
they have
FUT
to
would make
take
this
is
look a lot
Almost flawless.
more competitive.
Yep.
The great
Once again,
sign, man.
Right place, right time.
Oops.
Oh.
All good?
Doesn't matter.
All good.
Dude,
Dude, it's crazy. He's still alive.
As well. They can't even make it to ramp now. The map is getting smaller and smaller. They got looking at middle this time.
And
Brilliant.
again, last week against Team Liquid, this 3v5 probably would have been theirs.
Yeah. Oh god, this
Damn,
is
dude.
just.
The
It's a
slaughter.
step above. You know,
Nomi05 with the tier 1.
it's gonna
Thank you.
be
Thank you with
8-1.
the 20
Well,
mums.
because
Thank you so much for that.
Literally, there's no room for FUT to breathe. They try and do something
Oh, dude,
on
they can't
A,
take middle. They
kicks
can't
the
take
stuns,
anywhere.
Durka has his ult,
30 seconds left.
goes on to you. Every single one of this more expensive rounds are the ones that should be the ones that favor FUT anyway. They're being shut down. And again, this is Vitality's map.
What was the main
Yeah.
reason
It was
for
FUT who
NRG's
decided
fella?
to
I mean,
start
we'll
on
never
this
know.
attack.
It looks
And
like
you would
minimal
think,
effort was put in.
Oh. Okay. 1v5.
Oh, it's
Seconds left.
Yeah, make us take some of our words back here for the time, man. That's the brutality of it all. Durka gonna rip away any sort of hope, and you gotta feel good about this. It's like FUT feels like they're just constantly going towards that strong side of the setup. And also, I do want to give a note here: the fact that Safe is calling this, I don't know how much he's calling it. Obviously, I want to see the
In that
balance.
video, that there was a lot of vocal people, and I think that everybody is seeing. I think that Kix has always been very proactive in the sense of he's not the kind of player that says 3,
This year's
2,
NRG?
1,
No,
and
this year's
flash. He
NRG's
says, "I
good.
flash," you know?
I'm
And
taking
then you
last
follow
year's
it, and
NRG.
even with the stun and all these things. Is the same, and I was wondering if it was the first. It was definitely the first. Do you remember what I
That was
told
definitely the
you
comment that I saw
last
the
month?
most about
If you
Vitality,
know
where
you're gonna
everyone was
bring
saying
back
it was
on the
going to be
second,
like
You
NRG.
save your second timeout for the second half. Me, never coached a round in my life, but
Let me tell you.
I have watched a few hours of Valorant.
Coach Kakuka.
But yeah, using this second timeout here, it has to be something more than them not being able to solve the rounds. It's maybe this is the point where they've actually gone quiet.
NRG
The
is
calls are
anomaly,
not
that's
there
what
when
I'm
people
saying.
are
It
not
will never
syncing
happen
up and
again.
They're forgetting. Why is it that, you know, when they decided to ban the Haven because Vitality looked amazing on it, they leave this split open.
I'm scared about
curveball from
map
Vitality,
veto.
really.
Yeah. Like their whole map wall is looking pretty nasty.
What do you even do right
Um,
now? Do you just
for
force
FUT,
B?
It does feel like this A approach they've been constantly going for has just found nothing to it. They haven't been able to exploit B particularly. Their mid approach was, I don't want to say weak, it wasn't necessarily weak, but we saw Les just being so in control up there.
Set
Kix
strat
feels
with an
present
Astra,
in every position
right?
on the map. It's
And Dirk doing so well. It's not only
Yeah,
the kill
it's-
department, like
it's not.
doesn't matter if it's pushing through garage, it doesn't matter if it's on mid, it doesn't matter if it's on A. And now with this ultimate, Les is going to have all the control that they
This though,
never
like
needed.
one prowler, one deep smoke. Yeah, no one's B. Cool. Pop ult mid. Nothing's there. Yet J gonna get a shot in the dark. Sometimes you get them, but Kix has full confidence. There's two more on the side. They have no idea. Turn around. Someone deal with him.
He's
Please.
so
Someone
good,
kill
bro.
Kix. Finally,
How is
before
he-
gets
how is
there.
he this
It's
good?
Too little, too late.
He's incredible, man. He's
Butter
stepping
in
up so
pieces.
much.
Vitality looking a cut above the rest.
We're seeing the smiles on the side of Vitality, but the way that Kix is performing today is on a different level. 10-3 and 10 assists for him. He can do this on the side, and if he's not doing it, he will be setting up someone else for success. Everything that falls into place here. FUT trying to do a little bit something more aggressive, more on the face. Just do not stop. It doesn't matter what kind of utility they use onto us. Get onto that site.
What a beast, dudes. What a beast. 10-3-10.
Of course they're going to go B now.
15-4.
And then you've got the players ready to look at kicks. Positioned perfectly and safe. Does he feel the presence behind this? There's no presence shown towards A this time.
Look at the weaponry, Lauren.
They're going to know it now. Kicks ready and waiting.
He's always ready.
It's true, genuinely.
Yeah,
it is true.
they just go for straight
so
side hits now.
This time. Yeah, well,
No, they're heavy over towards middle. Just go for the side hits.
On this side, so he's got security. He's got players behind him. He's nowhere near
everywhere they go, kicks is here.
Hit a shot though. Now you look
Higher,
at the
lower.
Oh
my God.
The forward, one on the back. It's
A higher, lower with
with
darker and safe.
Come on. Oh, this
Some of the
is
best aimers in the game.
something else here. Truly. I don't know where this falls in FUT's veto, in their map pool, in their security behind it, and
Confidence
how they
boost for kicks?
going
Oh
into their
no,
map
yeah,
veto
yeah.
for the
I
future.
mean, he's really just
If
playing
you're
to
playing
their
against
level.
Vitality and I've just witnessed this, I'd be terrified.
Absolutely. There's so many things, so many little moments going on for Vitality. Yes, of course, the weaponry
Dude,
wasn't the best
Vitality
for FUT, but as we
Heretics
face
is gonna be
onto
nuts.
the last round of their attack, one is not going to cut it. Also, all the momentum that Vitality is winning.
Yeah.
Everything is going on their favor. Every single little thing that they have prepared is working.
This feels like the fastest half I've ever seen.
They did what they did to Liquid last week.
Ain't that the question? And what have they got to force Trex off this angle? Not much! Zeus gets shut the hell off. That voice line is deleted.
brutal right
Max
now.
gonna
It's
try and
painful to
springboard
watch.
Up through towards ramp. That's big. That's the first pick they've had on a lurk in middle. We haven't even been seeing that really.
Look at this. Look at what's going on as well. Dude, there's no weak
With
spot
all
in
that
this team.
chance, it
Oh
is
god, they're scary.
squandered. Vitality, large and in charge. And that was a near-on flawless half at 11-1.
This is what you want to see in your map pick, but right now, let's take a little break.
Let me mute this little. Vitality G2 finals. Calling it early for Bangkok would be cool. It's still very early, but yeah, I like what I'm seeing. What does this mean for K-Corp? But they did pretty good against K-Corp had a rough run. There's always that one team in the regions that get a rough run. K-Corp was the EMEA. 100 Thieves was the Americas one. Not even sure about Pacific, to be honest with you. Wait, were you getting a leak of comms? Oh, you guys are muted. They were leaking the comms a little bit. Dave looking this happy. I mean, yeah, dudes, look at it. Look what they're doing. Must feel incredible having this many good people on your team as well. I feel like in his other teams, he probably felt like he was the one that had to go above and beyond.
There's a certain player
Whereas now it's just like, well,
currently on 20 kills and 5 deaths. The man who
will you
didn't
ever
stick
reveal your
around for
off-season offers for teams? Nah, not really.
Instagram
Because I think it's
thing, no,
kind
went down,
of
but I'm
disrespectful
telling you
to
now,
other coaches
his
that
rebound is looking really good. He
got
might have actually
picked
got the
or
upgrade,
whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
This poll in chat, I don't think it's fair. Who will win on an 11-1? Guys. Literally guys.
Nasty.
Literally guys.
Wow. And again, as much as Durka is your headliner, we were saying it before, Kicks is absolutely setting him up every single time so well. And we go in. Is there life in FUT yet? Is there any sort of resistance they can muster?
Yeah, in terms of the pistols, it's this.
Would anyone else?
Trap wire, he's gonna break it. But FUT are
Split
three
over
players playing on
towards
site.
heaven,
They
fast
are.
smoke, deep.
Durka's in CT though. Durka's in CT though.
Mr.
And Kicks has already found
Fallen's about to
Anakin.
get shot in the side. And unless he gets like
This is
3,
not a pretty one. This is rough. Okay, now that the only bonus
Okay.
here is that Cracks actually took down Durka because they had just won
Oh,
every
God.
single area on this site. Approach.
Dude,
Safe
this
still
team
tilt
is-
in the scales, and Cracks
this
is
team
down
is
low,
scary.
so Zeus has
Scary,
to be
scary
the
team.
man of the hour. Well, this one is wrapped up and done. Show me some magic here. 1v3 up against arguably one of the best.
Oh.
I wanted magic. Maybe he can
Oh.
pull the rabbit out the hat. He can't.
Okay, 11
Yes.
chances. Who would have
Breaks
thought,
his
man?
heart, and
Respect.
Vitality
They
might
look
get
really
us out
good.
here on one of the earliest days yet. I'm ready to jinx
Lauren.
it. I'm
They look
jinxing
really
it.
good, and it looks
Guys,
easy
here's
for them
Red
as
Screen
well.
now. We'll never talk
It
to you
looks
again.
easy.
You will have to find your next go-gas line.
And it's not like FUT aren't going to be a drilled team.
I can't find anymore. Someone call up Ardis, honestly.
Sure.
Bring him in. I want the brand
That
risk.
would be something. That would be something.
I
Like
think-
artist casting with
Yeah.
the accent that he has. It
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
hilarious.
No, I want it.
Absolutely hilarious.
Riot. You gave him watch party perms. Let's go. Anyway.
it's
They're
the
trying to
last
get
chance
artists
to
on the
dance
stream.
for here. This has to be
11 rounds in a row. If they want a chance, of course, they force on this second round. And they're just already onto Vents
Again.
again with the Outlaw.
someone really. You feel like there should have been someone stopping this at some point, but
An outlaw that goes
it's
fast
there for
vents.
taking.
Look at
And
what he's going for.
Com's like going, guys, I'm through vents again. I've gone middle. I think there's some behind
Oh
me.
boy.
But it's Durka. So don't worry about it. How's he so calm? How's he so calm under pressure? He maybe should have had a little bit of a fire burning under him. Zeus is going to take him away. Okay. Suddenly, a little bit of a hold here. Now, not too much considering it's Vandals, it's Guardians up against Stingers and a Sheriff. So, we pause for thought. Right place, right time. Good work from our captain. Isolates less. Now should probably get traded, and he is. But where's the next layers to this coming out from FUT? Zeus goes hunting. He's
He's-
hungry. Punishing safe. Follow up.
Whoa,
He's
this
got
guy's
it as
incredible
well.
with his stinger.
Zeus
Hold up.
individually trying to draw this one back from the
Looking like a
absolute
NA
brink.
stinger right there.
Kicks has had more than 3 in a round before, but this is tricky.
Oh,
this
no.
is tough. Zeus
Oh,
has
no.
got you to
Oh, God, I was looking at the
God,
space
I
in
saw
there,
the
and I was like,
control
hold up.
for a moment. But Zeus having a round here. Again, it's not going to be an easy show for him.
The comeback.
So, good luck.
Not only that,
I
without
mean,
the views he's got in the showstopper.
when do
we
you
were
even
talking
start
about obviously
believing?
the economy not being the best, but they are able
Like
to retrieve
12
2 Vandals
12-8.
out of that round. After a first round loss, not bad at all. Trying to respond onto Durka, just taking on the vents, just working with the numbers, right? 3v1, Atta Captain also play it inside of the smoke, something that Vitality was respecting because of the weaponry that FUT were having for the round. They still
10,
have
12, 14.
yet 10 in a row.
We do have to
They
eco.
definitely get it. I get so scared when I see Durka with a shorty because I can understand the intention.
Okay. Well, they'll probably go through vents again, I imagine.
Yeah, it's the good stun through vents as well from the angle.
What? It's crazy like that. Okay. So this is going to be the round of can they get away with any silliness. We have shorties, we have ghosts, and a classic.
That's not silly at all.
Why do I feel like it's going to work?
Because it's a safe smoke.
No, that's true.
It's just gonna wait. Everybody else can go into sight.
Okay.
And look at the position the Trace is.
Oh my god. No, 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 no.
That's sick though. It's so good.
Shorty. Fair trade. Fair trade.
Life's
Seems
the
good.
prowler,
Still,
so
there
they
he's out.
don't
Even
know
if
he
it's
has a
with the shorty, he's still a
shorty.
menace.
But they've also then seen 2 players, maybe more, on that side of the map. Do they speed up?
It
I
was
don't
so
know.
free. Kicks has all his util, so does Safe, so does Trex, even with low weaponry.
Oh, yeah, the J, yeah, the J, yeah, the
He has
J.
to run.
Luckily, that Prowler kind of almost implies that no one had taken Heaven control yet, but now he knows that someone is up there. Every smoke is a landmine. You can't be going through it. Don't go near the smoke. Ooh, you got a little messy, but it's fine. It's all
Trex has to
good.
drop at some point. Yep.
You called it. He appeared. Magic. Kicks
Now
can't
what?
do it though, so this should
Okay.
be another one. Back. 2 HP in a dream. A 1v3. I haven't heard this story. Sometimes I hear stories about those sort of like, oh, do you remember the Trex 1v3? Didn't hear anything about that. No.
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Okay, three rounds.
How much is just them putting a little bit of makeup on the score so it doesn't look as dominant as the first half that we saw? Do not get me wrong,
The
Vitality
buy
still
rounds?
have to close
Dude, I'm not even
this.
sure
This
how
will be
many
the first
buy
time
v
that we see
buys
some
they've won.
crazy comebacks. But
Vital,
honestly,
sorry,
I
has
like doing
FUT
this.
even
I
won
do
a
not
buy v
want to see
buy?
them defeated. I want to see them
They won one
working
on
round by
bind,
round.
right?
And that is an operator, Lauren.
Bonus.
Yes, it
Pistol,
is.
pistol.
Zeus
They only won one 5v and it was on Bind.
Place for it. There's 3 players there. Now he should get cleared by either a Prowler or something of the such. Maybe.
Well, maybe this
That's
one.
nice.
They got 2 of them on Bind.
That's a little notice, right?
Oh,
It's
really?
a little bit of a reminder. Now will they remember into the next round? We'll
You
wait
sure?
and see. As it stands, there's 4 of them remaining. Losing out Trex is an issue. Harder to make it towards the site. A little bit more dependent on kicks to try and facilitate.
2,
Who's been
4,
fantastic.
5. Oh yeah, you're
Tough
right.
to get that confirmed information.
Taking the time just like they were doing on map 1. Obviously just having the Sentinel could work for the side of FUT. Is going to be forced out.
So he at least
again, Vent is
notes where the operator is. So good updated information on that. They have stacked this side of the map.
The spike is not even, you know, this is in the back. Who's picking that up?
I'm gonna gift 100 subs if FUT bring this back. Yeah, I'm never biased, but that's a
Oh
lot.
my god, I thought it might have been a cosmetic stun. No. Okay, Vitality is starting to dwindle in numbers here. Durka has found Zeus, but the spike is now recovered. One away from the
You piqued my interest.
Krax is low, but the map feels small. Now, do they try and pivot out of this? I love this reposition here. Oh.
You're going to miss each other just for a second.
Okay.
Caught safe on the way. But Ada Captain feels
But
paranoid
that
that
slows
someone's
them so much, or they forces them to run because, of course, only 20 seconds left. That spike has to go down.
He's gonna get ult.
That's a showstopper.
Yeah, but you're not using
Okay.
all into this
42.
round.
They wouldn't.
Are you? I mean, honestly, maybe if Kix gets one.
I feel like they might, but the timing
Yes,
here,
the push.
Kix, you've got to feel like this. Oh no, Kix has found one. Okay, now he can turn his attention. Stun
Oh god.
comes in.
Oh dear
10
god.
HP.
You're
He's
definitely
got
using that
one.
ult now.
It could be all over now.
You're gonna be so
Combined
tempted.
HP is 42 for the side of Vitality. But he turns back.
Okay, now you're not using
But
the ult.
now down to the one.
Let's all be
man.
sensible.
32 HP. He's
Oh
got
my
one. He's got
goodness.
his
Maybe you're gonna
showstopper.
use
He's
it.
got the paint
You're
shot.
probably
He's
gonna
play
use
it
your
first.
ult.
The other J on the tap.
Holy.
the Regal's
Dude,
right,
I
but
tell you
a
what though,
second
from
too
Darker
late.
here to
The
not
other J
overheat
is
and
gonna
use the ult, that
continue
is
play.
impressive. Shout out
And
to
this
Kix
round's
again for
being
almost making it
too
doable.
close
This
for
guy's
comfort
unbelievable
for the
right
side
now.
of FUT, but they managed to get another one on the board. It's definitely going to
But I
be
love how they're
a
not
very
messing up,
long
right?
road
No
ahead.
one's
But Zeus going
no
on
one's
the armory,
overheated.
we
No
were
one's
talking
like
about, it's not a weapon that he really played, or he also told us in the
they're
interview,
waiting
was telling
for the
Yusuf
right time
that
to use all
he
their
doesn't think he
ults.
needs it. He can just click heads with the Vandal. But apparently,
Like the
Vitality
discipline level on both
must
of them
be
here
some
is
kind of a
pretty good.
different beast. Might call for this kind of control. Something has to
They're
stop.
knowing they're gonna have a
Overall
better
this
chance
time,
than
though.
this to use their ults.
He knows what's at stake.
Unless they just rip
12
them all
to 4.
now, then fair play.
Since I said this is pretty much over, we've had 3 rounds.
It hasn't been over.
Exactly.
That's
Now-
what you do, Lauren.
So you got the Stingers, you got a Sheriff with less. Obviously a decent purchase on the other side. Still gonna have the Bulldog with Mr. Fallen, but that's it. Dirk gonna invest the ult.
He actually did rip the ult, but the Fade Eyes,
His is
the Fade Eyes
easy
got
when
him.
the others don't seem to hit at all.
Oh dear
Everyone
God,
got it.
this is how they win.
Dirk, he's still going. He's got the
Dirk is killing everyone. Ray's ult is snowballed into everything. Whoa, Mr. Fallon spinning.
You came to a region to do this?
It wasn't even a pretty shot either. They're trying to help him out here, and Zeus, the young hero himself,
Just spinning around. Dude, that's how they won Stinger by Ray's ult Insta.
So I think he's having to learn the hard way
Holy
here in a
chat, they
1v4
actually
to try and
wrecked
save
them.
his side.
They
Less
actually wrecked
says
them. That's a scary
no.
team right there.
Vitality, genuinely
They're the real deal.
outstanding here. Map 1, they proved their validity. Map 2, they've shown